Welcome back. Live in the studio, we've got Addie Chernus, and you're representing the Tahoe Art League. You've worked at the Lake Tahoe Community College, but that's locally here. Talk about your background. You've been doing this for 20 years with silks. Yeah. Give us a background. You've had work in the Smithsonian. You've taught at the University of Hawaii. Give us more of that in depth. But let us get to know you, Addie.
Okay.
And don't be modest. Don't be modest.
Don't be modest.
Yeah.
I'm a graduate of UCLA in education, and just fell in love with this fine art form. Silk is very luscious, and I paint with dyes, and I've taught all over, many universities, UCSD, all over in San Diego, all the way through Hawaii to Washington.
Okay, so you know, silk naturally sort of a pearl white color. So even for instance, your vest here, you've made your own vest. You've got this doll. You've got I mean, this is a wall hanging. I think you said, right?
This is a double-sided wall hanging that I made for a Surface Design, which is an organization for one of their shows. And it's just fun. These circle things are a different technique. It's called shibori, which is an ancient way of treating silk and getting a pattern on it.
Right. I mean, it looks like almost tie-dye, the way you scrunch it up and tie it. Do you use rubber bands as well?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So it's very similar to
shibori is an ancient tie-dye.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it goes a lot further back than just the hippies in the 70s.
It goes a lot further back, and it's just fun.
We've got a very vibrant piece of art here in our studios. If we could pull that up here, describe this piece.
This is Tahoe, my rendition, and the lake, some bears playing around there in the autumn where the color is so beautiful.
Did you get inspiration for this piece from a particular area in Tahoe?
Yes.
Like where would that be?
What I do is I call plein air paint. That means you paint outside looking at nature, and this is from plein air painting, a smaller one.
So what area though? What area specifically? Were you out in a meadow sort of doing this, or
in the meadow?
Yeah.
It's a composite.
Okay.
The meadow, the lake, looking.
Of course,
at
I mean, you didn't see that many bears all at once, right?
No, thank goodness, right?
Yeah. So, oh man, yeah, that just encompasses everything that Tahoe has to offer right there.
Yes.
Even are those the snow plants down at the bottom?
There's some lupin and different types of trees, the pine trees, the aspen, and the beautiful lake.
So Kelly Cassidy, the new director of the Tahoe Art League, has set this up to have you come in. Was there a significance? Do you have a show coming up, or just highlighting some of the work that you're doing?
We have a meeting this Wednesday, the 14th, at 6 o'clock at the college in the Aspen Room, and I will be doing a demonstration.
Ah, so there's some significance. Cool.
And the demonstration comes from a plein air painting that I did through the Tahoe Art League. They have a wonderful plein air group that meets, and then I'm expanding it and changing it, as we always do, for the demonstration.
So with the painting, you call it painting, but it's using dyes. Are you using a brush as well with the dyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. These are dyes. These are professional silk painting dyes. The silk is stretched. You draw on it, or you don't, depending. There's so many ways to do it. I'm going to be showing approximately 3 different ways to resist the silk, because dyes are liquid and they move, and I will use different techniques.
Cool.
It'll be really interesting.
Do you have your artwork on sale anywhere here, or like on your website? Because I'm sure somebody saw this painting or this vest, and they're probably going to want.
That's a good question. Good question. I used to sell a lot. I haven't been in the selling mode, but I do have a website that people can look at.
Now it's all passion, huh?
It's passion.
Yeah.
It's passion and teaching.
And what is your website?
Addie, ADDIE, silkart.com.
We're seeing some of your photos right here on the screen as we scroll through the website. So very cool stuff. Talk about the project that you got in the Smithsonian and how that all came about.
I'm in an organization called Silk Painters International. I've been in there since their first day. I was the person who coordinated the vendor expos and the sponsors and things like that. It was we were asked to participate in putting together a show for the Smithsonian Washington. It was really exciting. It was there 6 months, which is
congratulations,
really cool.
and thank you for coming into the studio.
Thank
We're
you.
out of time. I wish we could sit here and talk more, but you can meet her in person, Addie Chernus, at the meeting this Wednesday. What time does it start at the Aspen Room?
6 a.m. 6 p.m.
6 a.m.
Oh, 6 p.m.
That's before our show starts. All right, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
You're watching Tahoe Today Live. We'll be back with your weather forecast.
Thank you.